Hello, my lovely students. Once again in speaking session, it's our 26th day of English speaking challenge. So we will talk about our another lesson. It's another fabulous thing we should keep in mind when we are trying to speak with anybody. Then one thing is very important. You should know about the basics of English. If you will know the basics of English, then you can easily talk with anybody. You can easily communicate with anybody. If you have no basic information about English, then it's very tough for you to speak with anybody. Like for basics, what you have to do and what techniques, what kind of ideas you should indulge in your mind. It can be tenses, it can be parts of speech, it can be your daily conversation, it can be helping verb, it can be modal verbs. So these are the all things you should keep in mind. If you wanted to speak in a fluent way, then you must remember all the modal verbs. Modal verb means can, could, should. There are multiple kind of modal verbs: may, might, can, could, shall, should, will, would. So these are the modal verbs, and you should remember in your mind when you are trying to speak with anybody. Because if you will speak without sentence, if you will speak without rhythm, then it's very awkward, it's very unexpected thing you are doing in your life. If you wanted to speak in a fluent way, then your style, your speaking style, your writing style, and your exchanging style should be in an appropriate way. Because you can change your mind, you can change your method, you can change each and everything in your life if you will focus on your skills. There are multiple kinds of skills you have in your life. If you will grip on it, if you will try to grip on different skills, then you can do this. But I am talking here just for English. English language is not easy language. You can make it easy. You can speak in a fluent way. You can become a native speaker. And if you wanted to do like this, then there are some kind of rules, ideas, techniques you have to adopt in your life. Because English is an international language and its needs of our present era, its demand of our present era. For learning English, for speaking English, for writing English, one thing is very important: you should know the basics of the English. Basics mean when you are trying to speak any kind of sentence, like you are speaking with anybody and you are introducing yourself and you are asking something from anybody, and you give some kind of instruction to your students, like you should write a letter. So when you are speaking these sentences, you should write a letter in which you is subject, should is verb, write is verb, and a letter is object. So if you will recall all the things like this, then anybody asks from you, you can easily answer them. So for learning, for speaking, for doing anything, one thing is very important: you should know the basics of the English. If you will know the basics of the English, then English will be easy for you. If you have no idea about the basics of the English, then English can be hard for you, it can be tough for you, and you can find out some other kind of solution if you keep touch with English learning. Because English is very easy language, it can be like a native language. But if you will know the basics rules, the basic ideas, the basic concepts about English language. Before this, I given some kind of examples, like he writes a letter. So if you will use like this, firstly you are using subject, afterward you are using verb, and at the end you are using object. So it's a rhythm, it's a rhythm of the subject, it's a rhythm of the sentences. If you will use object first, afterward you will use verb, and at the end you will use subject, so it is unrhythmatic way. And if you will speak like this, if you will write like this, it's incorrect method, it's totally incorrect method you are using. And through this method you can't learn any kind of language. I am not talking about one specific language, I am talking about all the languages you wanted to learn. But here we have the concern about the English language. For English language you should know the basics of the English, because basics is very important for your learning, for your writing, for your speaking. And for basics you should know the basics grammar rules, in which tenses came first, afterward parts of speech, and then there are other types of grammar concept you should know, because there are multiple rules you should keep in mind. Because if you will know the rules, it's a correct way, it's a correct sentence, it's a singular word, it's a plural words, plural should be used there, singular should be used there. So this is the way, through this you can enhance your vocabulary, this is the way you can build your confidence, and it's a proper way you should use in your practically life. So it's all about for today, and you should remember that for learning English you should know the basics of the English. It's very necessary for English grammar.